Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Brittany and I talk all things beauty here on my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing another look with the new Natasha Denona Mini Bronze Palette. And if you missed my first review over this, I'm doing swatches and comparisons between these two palettes. So after this video, maybe go check that one out if you're curious on my swatches, comparisons, and my thoughts over both of those palettes. But in today's video, I just really wanted to do another look because I feel like my first look just didn't do it justice. I really wanted to this palette inspired me, and I know you look at this and you're like, how did that inspire you? It's just boring, but in the best way boring. Because I really want fall here now, and these tones just scream fall to me, and I just wanted to do a very fall-esque inspired look today, and that is exactly what we are going to do. So I'm going to zoom you in and let's get this look started. First, I'm going to start off by putting some tape on my eyes so I kind of have like a little bit of help to kind of see where to stop the eyeshadow. And I know my face makeup is done, but I'm just going to fix it once I peel the tape off. This just really helps me kind of, I don't know, get the look and the shape that I'm kind of wanting. So let's just jump into it. And if you were curious, like my face makeup today, I wanted to tell y'all about a foundation that like I'm really impressed with. This is from Profusion, the Feel Good Skin Longwear. I'm obsessed with this. This is really, really good. And also, as far as like bronzer, blush, highlighter, I'm just using my Hourglass face palette. So that's literally everything that I have on my face today. And now let's jump into the look. I'm super excited. It's so funny because this palette, like I had no idea that this palette was going to inspire me so much to do like a fall look, but it really did. So I'm just gonna first start with this shade right here, the lightest one, and just work that all through my crease. And I just primed my lids with like foundation. I didn't even go in with a primer yet. Some days I do, some days I don't. I never really know. It just kind of depends on what mood I'm in. I'm going to do the same thing over here and just work that in. I've got my fall candle going, and I know it's July, but it's making me like really want fall here now because Bath & Body Works just released all the new like Halloween items and scents and like candle holders, and now I'm like, oh, well, I'm ready for September, you know. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this one right here. It's a little bit deeper, and those two are very similar in tone, just like a little bit of a difference. It just warms it up ever so slightly. I do wish that instead of those two light shades, we would have had an additional shimmer, just, you know, for some more variety within this little 5-pan palette, because you don't get to see, like, I just wish I would have much preferred a shimmer. And by the way, there's no cream to powder mattes in here. They're just like her typical creamy matte formula. If you were curious, I'm not sure if you were able to catch my first review, but the mattes in here blend so well. Now I'm wanting to go in with this more of like this redder tone, super pretty color, and build that out on the outer corner and just start really building that up. I'm going to really take this on in and kind of coat my whole lid with it just so it's really warm tone and that pretty red. It's just like screams fall. Let me know, what is your favorite season? Because I know a lot of people absolutely adore summer. I live in Arkansas. Yes, I'm wearing a sweater and it's over 100 degrees outside. I'm not going outside. I'm staying in, and I have my fall candles going, and I just wanted to do a fall look and pretend for a minute that it's not July. Now I'm going to go back in with that crease shade and just kind of go right on top of that red. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Now I'm going to pop into that really deep brown red right here and start layering that on the outer corner to really deepen it up. And out of those two really dark, deep brown red tone shades, I wish like so bad that she would have included a really dark, deep matte like this, because I think that would have just made this palette like insanely good. And you would be able to get such a variety of different looks. I feel like this palette needs an additional shimmer, and it needs that really deep matte from the bronze palette. I think that would have definitely helped give this palette like a little bit more variety, because whenever you reach into this, you're going to get a warm tone, a bronzy look. Like, there's no way about it going around that look. Whereas I feel like if she would have added those 2 additional shades, maybe it would have had a, you know, a different color story. You could do more than just a really bright, you know, warm toned look. Okay, now I'm ready to go in with that shimmer. And this shimmer, if you currently have the little, where did I put it? The Biba palette. Let me find it. I have so many of her minis. Sorry, everything just fell. This is her mini Biba. If you are familiar with this palette, this shimmer is incredible. And I would say that this little mini bronze palette, this shimmer, it's the same. It is so soft and shimmery and very, very pigmented. It's definitely like a really, really good shimmer. And I'm just going to softly put this on. I don't want it taking over. I just want it to be, you know, subtle but pretty, because you can really build this shimmer up to be very, very metallic. And I'm just going to work that in with those mattes and do the same thing over here. Now it is time to do the lower lash line, and I'm just going to go in with the 2 lighter mattes and just kind of like sweep that all across the lower lash line. And then I'm going to use the 2 darker tones on the outer corner to kind of tie it in with the top. So I'm literally just mimicking exactly what I did on the top, just to kind of like balance out the look. Now going in with those 2 really deep red brown mattes and working that, kind of connecting it with the top, and doing the same thing on the other eye. And now it's like the fun part, like the most satisfying. We get to take the tape off. Okay, here we go. I don't know what's going on. There we go. And I'll clean that little bit up and do the same thing over here. I love it, that sharp edge. That's exactly the look that I was going for. And now just get like your beauty sponge at this point, and then you just kind of like clean up the parts that peeled the foundation. And you can also do your eyes first, which is a lot easier when you do this, but for me, I just seriously, I have to do my face products first. I cannot do my eyeshadow first. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm going to add some liner, all that good stuff, and I'll be back to show you the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I just added some lashes and liner, and that is it. I'm obsessed with the look. I absolutely adore it so much. And in case you missed my first review, I just wanted to kind of show you a few of the swatches. I'm not going to do like all the comparison swatches because I already have a video up on that if you're curious, but I'm just going to swatch these for you real quick while we're already here, in case you're curious. So these are the first 3 mattes. So pigmented, and they swatch beautifully, and as you can see, they apply beautifully as well. Now I'm ready to do the shimmer, and that last matte that we have, this shimmer, it's incredible. It is so buttery and beautiful. And this is the last matte. So you get 4 mattes in 1 shimmer, and they are all 5 incredible. I do wish, like I said, we did have you know, one of those deeper tones to really take the palette from here to way up here. You could just do so much with this, like just this 1 shade if it was in this palette, and I think we are missing 1 additional shimmer. I'm gonna zoom this out and kind of wrap it up. I just wanted to get on here and do this palette justice and create another look. I just, you know, I really didn't think something like this would inspire me because it's so boring and neutral, but I love it. And when I say boring, I mean that in like the best way possible. But yeah, this little palette really got me inspired. I have been into color, been wearing greens and purples, but who would have thought, like, this palette, it's the one that was like, oh, I'm so excited to play with. Formula is incredible. I do hope that you like the look that I came up with. Hope you found this video helpful, and if you want to see some more swatches, you can definitely dupe this palette out. If you're curious, I'll link that video. But anyways, I just wanted to pop on here, do another look for you all, maybe give you some more inspiration if you're curious about this palette. I could do other looks if you're curious, but I feel like, you know, if you see this palette, you're going to get just a few looks in mind. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm going to wrap it up. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.